Alright guys, we're back more Uncharted 4, continuing on. We are towards the, I believe we're towards the end of chapter 15.
Couple hours. Depends on what or who we bump into along the way.
Can I drop? What? Okay, what the fuck was that then? Yeah, still talking through the scenarios from my what if video, my other video, on my other channel, so we're up to the Amazon, obviously not that far into it, but whatever.
Jesus, that was close. Something tells me they've had enough of us. Really? What gives you that idea? Down here, quick! Don't wait, just go! Nathan.
So the Amazon, there's technically two separate groups to talk about. There is the... Wait, what? Oh, okay, we got it. Hold on. There's the Butch, Dave, Roger trio, which in that situation Butch is in, but yeah, this is like something I'm just gonna rush through in the actual video itself, but yeah. Butch, Roger, Dave trio, which Butch is in the best position in that trio, and then, both to win the jury belt and to get to the end, I feel like.
Thanks. Oh, this is nuts! Run!
And then you also have the Alex Alliance, which, in that situation, Heidi is in the position, best position to win. Alex, if he wins Final Immunity.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the Amazon. So we got Pearl Islands. Okay. Okay. Pfft, that was my own fuck up, but so. Pearl Islands. Oh shit. Pfft, wasn't paying attention for the beginning of that. Oh, what the fuck? I just did the same thing again. So Pearl Islands, I mean, we got at least the Morgans to talk about. Do we have anything else? I mean, I guess we could talk about what happens if the Drakes got to the end. Yeah, this is kind of a situation where both tribes didn't get to the end together, so if the Morgans got to the end, I feel like it's more than likely there we go. So Morgan's, so the Morgan, I think,
Okay, mango.
What are you on about?
Oh, it's my safe word.
Are you always this clever?
Have moments.
I'm not sure actually.
You and your brother have proven yourselves the more capable treasure hunters on the island. Shame we're not on the same
Obviously,
side.
like, they were all willing to turn on Rhino.
Still time.
Trust a Drake. I'm not falling for that again.
Hey, just let's talk about this. Okay, that was a bit rougher than expected. I'll just see myself out.
After everything, you think I'm just...
But yeah, if it's the Drake, then Johnny Fairplay gets voted out 3-1, followed by
That'd be the wise thing to do.
Rupert needs immunity.
Oh, come on, Nathan. Really?
Sandra probably
You're a
wins.
badass and all, but there's two of us.
I don't think my men are on their way here right now.
Alright, now we got All-Stars. This one's pretty easy, right? So All-Stars, it's just one group, and it's that group of 3, which technically Kathy is best position.
I'm tired of the silence. I'm tired of your brother. And I'm tired of you.
I know you don't.
Get off.
We just talk about this.
I don't think so.
So Mogo, yeah, what you got, Kathy in the best position, right? Where both Lex and Xian take her to the end, and she probably wins against both of them.
Almost there, Sam.
Then we got Vanuatu, or really the big one. Well, I mean, I guess we could do both, right?
You're fast, but you're not that fast. Hey, forget about her. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
So if Lepevi,
Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay?
so if Lepevi, I mean, Chris probably wins, right? He's definitely best positioned.
Nate? Samuel?
Put your guns down. All of you.
No.
Rafe, this guy's on edge.
Oh, don't worry about him, Nadine. These guys don't kill anyone in cold blood. It's just not their style.
You wanted to bet her life on that?
Go ahead, then. Shoot her.
So Rory goes home 3-1.
You both die.
And then Chris wins. If it is yes, sir,
Do it!
in that situation, what's there? There's 6 people.
It's done. Okay? It's done.
Don't worry, Nadine. It's not their style.
I say, I didn't think you had it
So Twyla probably goes out 4-2, I would guess. Then Scout
in. Samuel.
4-1.
Okay.
Actually, no, I mean, well, no, because they were willing to vote out Eliza, right?
Hey! Come on, man.
So yeah, probably Eliza goes home 5-1. Then
Come on, now you're a businessman. Let's
it
just
would be Twyla, I think.
cut a deal.
Or would it be Scout? Would they go for Scout first?
Hear what you have in mind.
It really doesn't matter, to be honest.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So Twyla and Scout next, and then
You want to find Avery's treasure? We'll help you find it.
In exchange, I let you live?
Yeah. That and a small
yeah,
cut.
Ian probably wins.
The gal
Alright,
shows up.
Palau, there's nothing to talk about.
It's freedom, okay?
It's freedom.
Nathan. Yeah. Did hard time. Our time. And the guy who broke him out, Hector Alcazar, he owes him a lot of money.
Whoa, what the hell are you talking about, Nate? Dr. Alcazar died in a shootout in Argentina like 6 months ago. I'm the one that got Samuel out.
So Guatemala,
Oh. Wow. What did he tell you? Sam, what kind of story did you cook up? Alcazar? Really? You lied? You lied to your baby brother?
We're wasting time.
Just
so you have Shaw, so first up Gary in a 3-1.
never stopped looking. His treasure. I just kept running into these dead ends.
Danny,
And then I
well, I mean,
dear old Samuel Drake
Bobby John needs immunity.
is alive. And somewhat well. There was no breakout. I bribed the prison warden. And your brother, he just waltzed right out the front gate.
Yeah, Danny
He spent the last
versus
2 years
Brandon,
in the second seat. This was gross.
with the other tribe, Nakum.
That's bullshit.
Oh. Sam, care to refute?
Yeah, they probably still vote out Judd,
Nate. Oh, Sam.
3-2.
Oh.
Cindy, 3-1.
She was out. It was always I left my life for you.
Rafe wins.
Hey, look, Nate, if it's any consolation, he duped me too. He pulled a Houdini on me, he brought you and that old man back into the mix, and I cannot lie, Sam, that really pissed me off. But, all behind us now.
You don't deserve it.
You do?
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be talking about
Digging around where we shouldn't.
Nakum, because that technically wasn't a majority alliance.
One way or another, end it. Or I will.
Well, you heard the lady.
Hey, you missed one clue, and you can kiss that treasure goodbye. You said it yourself, keep running into dead ends. Once you face it, Rafe, you need us.
Yeah, you're right. You're half right. I just need Sam.
Wait, now you're making a mistake.
Rafe,
You...
don't listen!
Yeah, so we won't talk about Nakum, we won't talk about Yasser. Pearl Islands I still need to talk about.
Nate! Hey! Nate!
There it is.
What the hell lives here anyway?
No idea. But this is definitely the address. Been scoping the place out for the past few days. No one's home. And here we are.
Whoa. This place is humongous. Where do we even start?
We start by finding a way in. And then we can take the grand tour.
You think this place has an alarm?
Let's try and find a way in that doesn't involve breaking a window.
Okay, so I'm now doing what made another video idea that will essentially be a sequel video to this, where it's what if majority alliances stuck together. Which that's where I'll talk about like the Nakum tribe and the other one. So essentially, we'll be talking about these majority alliances that these alliances that got the majority beyond the first initial rounds, but didn't stick together the entire way through. Which, to be fair, there's actually not that many of those, I don't think. I mean, I think, well, at least there's not that many of them out of the seasons we've talked about already. It's just, I feel like that comes up a lot more often recently, though.
Okay. Give me your hand. Alright, there you go.
Yeah, we got Panama. This is Lamina. Lamina got to the end. Probably Austin wins,
You
right?
jumped that high.
Follow me. Come on, Nathan.
So Lamina, alright, I think they brought out Sally 3-1.
Oh, here. I brought a spec.
Yeah, not gonna factor in idols either because I feel like that's too complicated. But yeah, I think
Keep an eye out for any books, journals, any kind of research papers, you know?
yeah, Terry needs immunity, and then Austin probably wins. Because I feel like Austin had more respect from the actual jury. At least at the time that he left the game. Then we get Cook Islands.
Nothing in here.
So this is the Raro tribe, right? So the Raro tribe, got to the end. I guess we might as well include Penner, but I do think Penner goes home first anyway. So Penner, then Nate, a 3-1, and then I don't know who wins at the end actually. Candace probably doesn't win. Yeah, Candace loses to either. I feel like the question is who wins between Adam and Parvati. Parvati probably wins, is what I would guess. Yeah, so we got Fiji. I mean, is this even worth talking about? I guess we'll talk about Four Horsemen. Then parentheses 3 horsemen. Four Horsemen, I mean, really all we have to talk about is just the final scenario that they get to the end. And I think Alex probably wins. Chance of Edgardo. I don't think Mookie's winning. Then we got China, which we'll talk about in a second. Just want to progress through this.
Nope.
Okay, so China, we have Zanhu. Whatever it's called. So, who's this group? It's PG, Eric, Frosty, Jamie. To a degree, and Frosty had flipped at that point.
Boxes are filled with traveling and camping equipment.
So essentially, it's really like who gets the win out of PG, Eric, and Jamie.
That'll do.
I feel like PG probably. I don't know actually.
Down we go.
Where is he? Oh, here. I actually don't know who wins.
How do we find them?
What, all his notebooks? I mean, don't you remember? She always used that off-white leather binder.
Yeah, I know, but it's such a large place. I find a needle in a haystack.
So yeah, Micronesia. I don't even think it's worth talking about Micronesia. He's really the only two people left completely on the outs were Eliza and Jason.
Here we go. White leather. Sam,
I mean, unless you want to talk about yeah, I guess we can talk about the Aussie Alliance. So if that group had gotten to the end, so what it would be Parvati. I mean, so who would they would vote out Jason there, then Natalie and Alexis, right?
No.
So really it's the old Molokol.
Hey, Sam. Call me crazy, but this looks like a Ming Dynasty vase.
Or is that something that should be included in the other video?
Yeah. It's probably a knockoff of some kind.
Yeah, of course it is, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just make it people that. So essentially, let's just make it the people that were left out of the initial merge vote. I think that's what we're gonna do. So I think again, Pagong still works, Kucha still works, or at least like if not the initial merge vote, then the first vote where like there's an actual split in the game. So like I think the Africa one still works, Marquesas still works, Thailand still works. The Amazon's whatever.
Here, let's do it together.
Like I think I'll only talk about the Butch Alliance.
Push! Push! Push!
Yeah, I'll only talk about Morgan
It's
for Pearl
sort
Islands.
of sarcophagus.
All Stars will be Mogo Mogo. Yeah, we got that.
This whole place is filled with sarcophaguses.
I feel like I've been following that, right, since then. Four Horsemen. Zanhu.
This is real.
Yeah, so just like, that's really all there is Eliza and Jason.
This place.
Well, I mean, I guess, well,
Well, let's go find out.
it's like, it's tough because it's like,
Oh, this one's Roman. 3rd, maybe 4th century.
is this arbitrary? Wait, so, okay. Row 2-4.
Here's another one. Nope.
I do believe this is an ancient Mesopotamian washer-dryer combo. I was the funny one. Always was. Hey, Nathan, check me out. Now who am I? Huh? Dr. Livingston, come on!
Nice.
I don't know, I'm debating over whether or not to talk about the Aussie Alliance. Because at that point, like, should I even talk about the Row 2-4?
It's locked.
Mom's stuff might be in one of these rooms. We gotta find another way in. Hey, the air vent. Up there.
Oh yeah. That could get us into the room below it.
Not us. You.
What?
I can't fit in there. Can you handle it?
You kidding me? Can't handle it.
All right. Let's see what you got.
I'm still debating over whether or not to include the Row 2-4.
Oops.
It's a Polaroid.
Let me see. I think it still works.
Okay, I think I am going to include the Row 2-4 because they were pagonged. I think that's the thing I'm going to decide, like, going to be the deciding factor here. It's going to be either the merge, the group that loses the majority on the merge, or a group that was pagonged. And, like, because Aussie's Alliance technically wasn't pagonged after that, I'm not going to include it. I'm going to include that as a majority alliance that could have stuck together. Okay, so Gabon. Yeah, we'll talk about if Coda had gotten the majority. So Coda got majority. First up, Bob probably goes home 4-1. Or 3-1, I guess, because Marcus wouldn't be there. So like this would be under the assumption that like Sugar goes home, right? Or Sugar flips. So Sugar would go 4-1, Bob 3-1, and then I think Corinne's in the best spot at that point. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought I was doing. It wouldn't let me do it a second ago.
Oh. Oh no.
So,
There.
yeah, I don't know who wins between Randy and Corinne. That's actually an interesting scenario.
All right. Okay. I'm in.
Can you get the door open?
It's locked from this side too.
And look around. Is there a key nearby?
Oh, I thought that was it. Is this it? There we go.
Well, anything?
Didn't see any journals.
We still got the other locked door, so come on.
I think token change I'm just gonna ignore.
Journals galore. Well, let's see what we find.
See, at this point, I might as well just add that video to the schedule, right? Because, like, I'm definitely gonna do that, at this point. So, what month is that? That is the month of this. So, oh my god, almost the entire fucking month of July is scheduled now. Like, I really wish I wouldn't keep on doing this. To where I'm, like, pretty much scheduling the entire year so fucking early on. Like, I literally only have one fucking Saturday slot open for July. And after that, most of fucking August is scheduled. Actually, most of fucking September. Oh my god, almost the entire fucking year scheduled. It's not until October that I have, like, more than one free fucking spot open. Ugh, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna talk about, is this one? Oh, there it is. Um,
No.
oh, oh, Vinland. That's interesting. Oh, there it is. It's this one, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
There we go. Hmm.
Sam.
You got something? This is it.
Just making sure I'm still like doing the right stuff here.
Which is a paradise? Whoa. Henry Avery. Conway heist.
Oh, what do you got there?
I've never seen this one.
Yeah, me either. But that's definitely Mom's handwriting.
Put up your hands. Slowly.
Hey. There's no need for that.
What is he holding?
Hey, you keep your gun on me.
Give me my journal.
All right. I'm sorry, Nathan.
Should I talk about Cook Islands then? Because with Penner flipping, like that's technically not a minority. Like that wasn't the minority alliance coming into it.
For the police.
Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with that headache.
Stop.
I mean, the hassle of ruining 2 kids' lives, that's...
I really don't want to shoot you.
Come on, lady, there was no harm, no foul, all right?
We all must face the consequences for our actions.
No, I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make the deciding factors that if whatever alliance at the merge vote is decided, that is the majority alliance.
I'm telling you that this is all on me.
No. Your mother's stuff.
Yeah, that journal.
So yeah, Samoa, I'm not gonna talk about. Heroes versus villains. So obviously we have the heroes to talk about.
Hi.
I don't know. So they had 5.
Yeah, still nice, so,
I think first up Candace goes home. Right? Yeah, because last time they go to tribal is when Candace had immunity. So I'm pretty sure Candace would have gone home 4-1. Then
She worked for me.
at that
As
point,
I'm a collector of
maybe Blindside.
That's sort of an understatement.
So, almost like your translator?
Yeah, Candace 4-1 or JT Blindside. I think that's the thing.
Your mother was the most brilliant historian I have ever met.
If it's a Candace 4-1, Colby goes home 3-1, I think.
So much to give. But then her illness. I'm sorry.
Well, it's Colby or Candace, depending on the situation. Which means that in one scenario, it's going to be JT. Well, either way, Amanda is in the best spot.
Sick harvest. No. Greatness from small beginning.
Francis Drake's mom.
Then we get Nicaragua, which is kind of all over the place.
Those were our dinner conversations.
Did she ever tell you her theories regarding Sir Francis Drake and his heirs?
Sir Francis Drake didn't have any heirs.
That's what history tells us. But your mother and I believed otherwise. Learning that old pirate secrets is just...
Which, I mean, I guess we can talk about the Marty Alliance.
I guess there's a lot I have to let go. Forgive me. Ramblings of an old woman. It is as much yours as it is mine. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll be able to finish what she started.
so,
So then we got Redemption Island.
I'll handle the police. You found your way in.
So in this scenario, we have a 6-person tribe, right? Or 5-person tribe, right? Well, this is, well, I guess to get the majority, they would have had to flip Matt anyway.
Sorry about the mess.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this chapter, by the way, by the end of this episode. So obviously Matt probably goes home 5-1. At that point, Mike and Steve were alliance, and actually it was Ralph and Sarita, right? Yeah, it was Ralph and Sarita. So more than likely, Ralph probably goes home first, right?
Wait, we have to do something.
yeah.
It's either Ralph or David.
Leave her here?
It's nothing we can do for her.
David
We have
go
to run. If the cops
home,
find us here,
then Julie.
Nathan, we gotta go right now.
Yeah, Julie needs immunity. Mike probably wins. Steve wins otherwise. Then we got South Pacific. So here we have. Actually, I forgot I was supposed to. Zapatera. Also supposed to be writing down the names of the tribes so I don't forget. Even though, to be honest, I have a pretty good memory of tribe names, but there's definitely points where it's like, well, I kind of forgot. So Savaii. Who wins on Savaii? Probably Jim, right? Well, no, actually, probably Kim and or not Kim, Keith and Whitney are probably best positioned, right? Because, I mean, there's the final. So, again, this is under the assumption that Cochrane doesn't flip, right? So, under the assumption that Cochrane doesn't flip,
Sam, I got you. Just jump.
yeah, under the assumption Cochrane doesn't flip, I think, so I think, it's interesting, actually. Does Cochrane... The thing is, do they just vote out Ozzy? I think there's a serious argument that they just go and vote out Ozzy. Because this is the post-merge. Yeah, if it was pre-merge, I think they would have voted Cochrane out, but I think there's a chance they vote out Ozzy. Where am I going?
Okay.
Fine. So I think Ozzy goes home. Then it's just a matter there of... I think Jim flips the game on Keith and Whitney, right? And gets the end with Cochrane and Dawn. I don't know, this could have been a really fun endgame, actually. Like, I think if this was the case, I think Jim Rice becomes such a central figure in the season. Really a central figure. I think he becomes, obviously, like, a very clear all-star at that point. I don't know if he wins. Yeah, I don't know if he wins, but, fuck. But he's definitely the main player here, in this scenario, because, like, he's the center of the... Oh, fuck. What? So Ozzy 5-1. Yeah, I would assume Keith votes, or Jim flips to at least vote out Keith. Oh. Oh shit. I assume he votes out one of Keith or Whitney. I know he had a better relationship with Keith, but probably Keith was the bigger threat, so I don't know where he lands on that. But either way, after that, he probably has to flip back, can cause a tie, or have everyone agree to get rid of Cochran.
On the bike, now, come on. All right, hold on tight.
I'd say we're clear. But we catch our breath for a second.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many scenarios.
Some night, huh?
Some night. That old lady.
Hey. Hey, you listen to me. That wasn't our fault back there. And that lady, she...
So we got one world.
sick.
What do we got here? One world. First up, I mean, I think the obvious is
What we could do about it?
probably Mike. So I mean, this is if the Monona tribe kept stuck together.
I can't go back to the orphanage. You can't go back to your job.
And we don't.
Sure.
No, I'm serious. We get as far away from this...
I mean, there's technically two scenarios to run through here. Is
Yeah?
because there were technically two minority alliances in this season.
Yeah, that's us.
So I guess we'll run through both of them.
Nathan, back at that mansion, you knew just as much.
So we get
about that
original
as that
Monono.
old lady.
If that tribe stays together, I think Mike goes first
I always felt
at 5-1.
destined for something great.
Then,
Till tonight.
well, I think Troyzan and Jay are the core.
This.
Tarzan, Jonas,
Finished work.
probably aren't working together. Leaf is just there.
Restart our lives with brand new identities.
What are you talking about?
I know some guys. Pretty good at forging papers too. Now, as for our new name, Mom believed that Sir Francis Drake had heirs. Who's to say he didn't?
You're serious, aren't you?
Nathan, we were meant for this. And I promise, you and me together.
And New Monono is a little bit more interesting, or a little bit easier to put together, I think. So New Monono, I think you got, I think Christina goes next, right? And a 4-1.
Changed after that. And we became explorers, adventurers, mostly thieves. Ow.
Okay, just hold still.
Alicia, Jonas in the best spot.
We weren't taking turns going to jail just because we were in jail together. After I lost him. After I thought I lost him.
Alright, now for
You didn't
Philippines.
again.
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is just whatever. This is just all over the place. It's not even worth running
I
through.
know everything.
With you, I doubt that that's everything. But it's a lot.
Actually, now let's do Calabao plus
Don't know what you're thinking.
Malcolm.
I'm
So
thinking
in that
it's the
situation,
body that I found.
Malcolm and Disa are obviously together. You also, but then there's the contingent. I mean, the thing is, like, realistically, it's like it would have played out the same, right? Just Malcolm and Lisa and Scoopin.
Oh, you know, easy. Just follow the sound of gunfire.
No, I mean, how did you get here? Oh.
Come in, Sully.
Yeah, technically Jeff Kent's in the best position there, but realistically, Malcolm
Oh,
and
you know,
Denise
he's banged up, but he's alive. Par for the course. Now we just need to rescue
side
the other
with
Drake.
Scoop and Lisa.
I'll let Nate tell you.
7.
Hey, pal. Glad you could join us.
I wouldn't miss it.
So then we got Caramoan,
Graves gone.
You know where they are?
where we,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess we'll just do the fans.
See if you can find a place to set down over there. Once we get Sam, we're gonna need to get out of here pretty quick.
Copy that. Hey, what about the treasure?
Forget it. We don't need
Fans plus Malcolm.
But Alcazar.
it. No, there is no Alcazar.
It's all bullshit. Wait, you mean the debt, the escape?
Yeah, Sam made it all up.
Fans plus Malcolm and Corinne. I think this is interesting actually because it's
I'll
like,
fill you in on everything when I
because
see you.
Corinne has Michael in this situation, right?
Should be safe.
While, because what, this is a 5-person group, right? So while Malcolm has Eddie and Reynolds, but also Corinne and Malcolm have each other. So,
Thanks.
yeah, and this could go a bit all over the place. I think more than likely they vote out Reynolds first.
I almost didn't this time.
Right.
Come on. I got us a ride.
Maybe they vote out Eddie.
So, we're headed to the northern...
Alright, we'll end here. Next episode, continue on. Let's just run through this scenario though. I don't know what happens here. Like, because I feel like, I don't feel like Michael, I don't know, it's a bit all over the place. Because Michael wasn't really like that cohesive, right? With I guess Michael goes home. I don't know. I think Michael or Reynolds. Then Reynolds or Eddie. Malcolm probably wins jury vote. Alright, we'll do Blood versus Water next episode. That'll end here. Next episode, continue on. For now, thank you for watching.